What's up, everyone? This is Todd Hazelton with TechnoBuffalo.com. Today we're checking out the T-Mobile HTC One S. When it comes to hardware specs, it falls slightly below that of the One X, but it's the first of the family to launch in the United States. It'll be available April 25th for $199.99. Enough of that talk, though. Let's get into the phone itself. Pop it out. Here you can see it's got that amazing finish on the back. It's a gradient design, one of the first we've ever seen with it. It's got the nice blue border around the camera there. And just for comparison's sake, there's also the red international version here, so you can sort of see the differences, although this one got really scuffed up. Okay, so now we've got the phone out of the box. Let's go through the rest of it and see what we have. There's the manuals all packed away in the top here. What you'd expect from any phone, your typical user guide, terms and conditions. And then you get your charging cable and the AC adapter for it. So everything you'd expect. It doesn't come with headphones, kind of a bummer, but moving on, let's go check out the features of the phone itself. Here's the front cover that protects everything. I've already got it powered on so we can quickly go through stuff, but you'll see there's a 3.5mm headphone jack on the top next to a power button. Volume controls right there, easy reach on the right hand side. Nothing on the bottom. You've got these soft touch buttons and then a micro USB charging port. Now you can pop off the top here if you want to change out your micro SIM card right there, but there's no storage option, additional storage option with a micro SD card. So you're going to have to stick with the 16 gigabytes of free storage plus the added storage you get for free from Dropbox for 2 years, I believe. So we'll dig right in. It's running Ice Cream Sandwich right out of the box. I installed speed tests, so we'll go over that in a bit. Really fluid movement. This is running on a Snapdragon S4 processor. It's got 2 cores and it's clocked at 1.5 gigahertz each. So generally in my test I found that NVIDIA's Tegra 3 processor is a bit faster, but overall nice. This is a 4.3 inch display with a QHD resolution, so also slightly different than what you would get with the international HTC One X here. Sharper pixels and everything. So in any case, we'll go through it. Here's a speed test because this does run on T-Mobile's 42 megabits per second network. That's HSPA. Now I'm in New York City and the speeds totally differ here depending on where I am. I could be in a coffee shop and be getting 11 megabits down, or I could be here in my apartment and see totally different speeds. Right now we're cruising just over 1,000 kilobits per second, 1.3, 1.4. So pretty fast just sitting here in my apartment. It does report a full 4G signal though, so that's kind of disappointing, but 2,000 kilobits down, that's about 2 megabits per second. And coming up, we've got great speeds too. So not too shabby there on the data front. Going around again, this is HTC's Sense 4, so that means you could actually have anything take advantage of the Beats audio engine, which is included here. It doesn't come with the headsets, but that's okay. You can get one for about $200 if you want. Most of the other features on the phone are pretty standard for what we found on the international version. My review of that is up now. Mobile hotspot's great, of course, if you want to pay for those features. Lookout security should protect your phone in general. Visual voicemail is great, T-Mobile ID, but Where's My Water is a great fun game. I'm sure most of you have already played it. T-Mobile adds 10 extra levels to this game, and you have to unlock them as you play along. But generally pretty sweet. The camera is amazing. It autofocuses in 0.2 seconds, and then it can shoot rapid fire in 0.7 seconds each. So what we can do here is sort of focus. Whoops, I went into the, there's a picture of my bagel yesterday. So if I just hold down on this, you can see it's just rapid fire. You can hear it. And what it does then is pull up an entire list of all the photos you just shot. So then you can choose your best shot and keep it and delete everything else, or save all of them in their own gallery. The other cool thing is while you're filming, you can choose to take pictures as you film, which is awesome. You can see they're coming up there. So really love that. That's again part of Sense 4 and the new camera UI as part of that. Generally, I'm in love with this phone so far. I think you get a little more power out of the One X if you wanted to go that route, and I like the screen better. But for $199 on T-Mobile, I definitely see this as being one of the best Android phones. But we'll see in my full write-up, which should be following the coming days. Thanks for joining. This is Todd Hazelton with TechnoBuffalo.com.